Now, since it's a brand new Madden season, that means there are a ton of new rookies in the game, and a lot of them just so happen to have a phenomenal name.
Oh!
So today I went through them, and I'm gonna let you guys know my favorite new names in Madden 24. We begin with the left outside linebacker from the Minnesota Vikings, Luigi Villain. Right off the bat, we have a great first name. I mean, Luigi instantly reminds you of the Super Mario brother, so that's already amazing. And then you have Villain, which looks like villain, and he's a linebacker. You know, he's the defense. He's the one that's gonna stop you from greatness. I mean, it's literally the perfect name. Vikings have a gem. Next up, we have an offensive lineman, right guard from the Buffalo Bills, O'Cyrus Torrence. Me personally, I've never seen a first name that's Osiris, so that's just really cool to me. I like the uniqueness, you know, that's why he's on the list. Back to the defense for the next one, we have a left outside linebacker that goes by the name Lucas Van Ness. First thing I thought of was, I mean, the first 4 letters of his first name is Luca, and come on now, you can't have a name that has Luca in it and not be a great player. I mean, you know what the dude in Dallas is doing out there. So I just expect great things from Mr. Van Ness. Now, I've seen Juice used as a nickname before, but never as someone's actual name in Madden. Like, I know Jarvis Landry, his nickname was Juice, OJ Simpson. So even though his real name is Frederick Henry, the fact that Madden let him have Juice as his first name is just really cool to me. First D lineman of the video is gonna be from the Chicago Bears, D tackle number 96, Zach Pickens. First of all, he shares the last name with another young player that is showing a lot of promise, making some crazy plays out there. So he's already in good company there. But I have never in my life seen a Zach with 2 C's in it. That is just really dope. Very unique name. I had to have him on here. If you guys didn't know, this is the first year where players are allowed to wear the number 0. And our next player is wearing that exact number, 67 overall, left outside linebacker, Yaya Diaby. Self-explanatory. If you don't like that first name, we don't like you. We have our first running back of the video, looking at number 4 from the Jaguars, Tank Bigsby. Reminded me of Clayton Bigsby from the Chappelle Show. So you already know I'm going to be rooting for this man out there. Definitely one of my favorite names in Madden 24. Next up, we have the MLB from the Cowboys, 69 overall, DeMarvion Overshown. First thought when I saw this name was this could easily be one of those players' names in that Key and Peele skit they did, you know, the East vs. West Bowl. I thought it was a really cool name, you know, but it just shows how realistic that skit was. No explanation needed for this cornerback from Philadelphia, Keely Ringo. Elite first name, elite last name. He had to be on the list. You guys know I love my puns, and usually it's just someone's last name that's good for puns. It's not often you find someone where their first name can be used for puns too. So you know I had to add City to the list. Hopefully he's in more videos during this Madden season. Everyone loves a little bit of irony once in a while, and this had to be the most ironic name I saw. You have a 6'4", 223-pound wide receiver for the Bills that's named Justin Shorter, which is hilarious because he's taller than almost everyone else on the field. So he had to be in this video as well. Next up, we have a cornerback from the Baltimore Ravens, number 17, Caillou Blue Kelly. Hopefully I said that right. I might have pronounced it wrong, but I wanted the rhyme because that is a great rhyming name, probably the best one in the video. We are headed to Green Bay, looking at their wide receiver number 13, Dontavion Wicks. You can't tell me you don't think this would be a name that could appear in that Key and Peele skit as well. Like, that's instantly the first thing I thought of. As far as uniqueness goes, this is just off the scale in terms of his last name. MLB from the Texans, Henry To'o. Now, he went to Bama, so I'm sure a lot of you guys already know about him, but I don't watch that much college, so this is the first I'm seeing it. And that's a really dope last name, so I had to add him. If you have not already liked the video and you're still watching, please go ahead and do so, or else your team during the upcoming season is gonna be booty. K-Sean up next from the Patriots. If I'm pronouncing that wrong, once again, I apologize, but that last name is just great pun material. Gonna have a lot of fun with that during the year. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for, man? We have a lot of fun out here. Stop being a square.
Another one.
DeAndre with another dope last name for puns. Here's the hoping he has a good season so we can see him in a lot more videos. Now, this one might be the name with the coolest backstory. When he was 16, he legally changed his name because his father loved playing the game Bumper Pool when he was a child. So he was was formerly known as James Morris Poole. Now his name is Bumper James Morris Poole. I had to have him in this video, no question. Our second to last name is the left tackle from the Indianapolis Colts, Jake Witt. If you're from Philly, you already know why this is one of my favorite names. It reminds me of Whiz Wit when you order a cheesesteak, which means you get, you know, cheese whiz with onions, and it brought back good memories. So yeah, it is a good name. And then finally, I know his name is not pronounced the way it looks, but this has to be one of my favorites just based on the vulgarity. The tight end from the New York Jets, Zach Kuntz. You can have a lot of fun with that one.